Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome to MedCode Insight. Hi, I am Nishaba, a certified medical coder. In this video, we will explore the endoscopic procedure performed on colon and rectum. We will start with a brief overview on the anatomy of the colon and rectum, followed by discussion on different types of endoscopic procedure used in diagnosing and treating condition in these areas. Additionally, we will cover important guidelines and practice questions related to these procedure. So without further delay, let's dive in. For accurate coding of endoscopic procedure involving the colon and anus, a solid understanding of colon anatomy is essential. The colon is divided into four main sections: the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and sigmoid colon. The hepatic fissure is a sharp bend between the ascending and transverse colon located near the liver, while the splenic fissure marks the bend between the transverse and descending colon near the spleen. The rectum extends from the sigmoid colon and connects to the anus, forming the final part of the digestive system. In medical terminology, the combining form procto is commonly used as a prefix to refer to the rectum or anus. And understanding this term can help clarify the nature of the procedure involving these anatomical areas. Endoscopic procedure of the colon and rectum are generally divided into four main types based on the extent of the examination. Each procedure types correspond to how far the endoscope is advanced within the colon and rectum. By recognizing the difference between, we can ensure correct code selection, avoid errors, and improve coding accuracy. Endoscopy is an examination of the anal canal and rectum with an endoscope to help diagnose anal and rectal conditions. Proctosigmoidoscopy is the examination of the rectum and may include examination of a portion of the sigmoid colon. Sigmoidoscopy is the examination of the entire rectum, sigmoid colon, and may include examination of a portion of the descending colon. Colonscopy is the examination of the entire colon from the rectum to the cecum and may include the examination of the terminal ileum or small intestine proximal to an anastomosis. For colonscopy related question, always refer decision tree, which is divided based on diagnostic or therapeutic procedures. A diagnostic colonscopy is done to investigate abnormal symptoms, test prior conditions, or family history. A therapeutic colonscopy is one where the physician takes action during the procedure to correct a disorder, such as removing polyp, stopping bleeding, or dilating or stretching a narrowed area. Therapeutic colonscopy can often start out as a diagnostic exam. When coding for endoscopic procedure performed on the colon and rectum, it is important to follow specific guidelines to ensure accurate reporting. If bleeding occurs as a result of an endoscopic procedure, the control of dead bleeding is considered part of the original service and should not be reported separately when managed during the same operative session. Additionally, any surgical endoscopic procedure inherently includes a diagnostic endoscopy. Therefore, a separate diagnostic code should not be reported when a surgical procedure is performed during the same session. In cases where a diagnostic or screening colonoscopy cannot be completed to the cecum or colon small intestine anastomosis due to unforeseen circumstances such as obstruction or patient intolerance, modifier 53 should be used with the diagnostic code 45378 or 44388 to indicate the procedure was started but not completed. On the other hand, if a therapeutic colonoscopy, which may involve biopsy, polyps removal, or other intervention, does not hit the cecum or the colon small intestine anastomosis, Modify 52 should be used with the code range 44,389 to 45,398 to reflect the reduced scope of the procedure. If during an endoscopic examination the scope does not advance beyond the sphenic flexure, the procedure should be reported as flexible sigmoidoscopy using the code range 45,330 to 45,347 rather than a full colonoscopy. This ensures that the procedure is coded based on the actual extent of the examination performed. A patient presented with symptoms including abdominal cramping, diarrhea, visible blood in the stool, and frequent bowel movements. To investigate the possibility of colitis, the surgeon used a rigid scope. During the procedure, the physician inspected the rectum and a portion of the sigmoid colon and took a biopsy. How should we code this? Option A with code 45,331. Option B with code 45,305. Option C with code 46,606. Option D with code 45,309. In the given scenario, we eliminate options based on the type of the endoscope used and the type of the procedure performed, which depends on the actual extent of the examination. Since a rigid scope was used and the physician inspected the rectum and a portion of segment colon, it indicates proctosegmentoscopy was performed. First, we eliminate option A with code for 5331 used for segmentoscopy as it involves a flexible scope and includes examination of the entire rectum, segment, and a portion of descending colon. We also eliminate option C with code for 6606, which is used for anoscopy, as this procedure does not involve any examination of the colon. In both remaining option B and D, the code represent proctosegmentoscopy. As biopsy was taken during the examination, the appropriate choice is option B with code 45305 used for proctosegmentoscopy rigid with biopsy single or multiple. Mr. Thomas, a 70-year-old patient who was previously treated for an anal fissure, presented today with complaints of powerful bowel movements and reports experiencing significant rectal bleeding for the past week. Dr. Poe conducts a diagnostic anoscopy and observes abnormal tissues growth. Using a chemical agent and an operating microscope, Dr. Poe performs multiple biopsies. What CPT codes should be reported for this procedure? Option A with code 46,600, 46,607. Option B with code 46,606. Option C with code 46,607, 69,990. Option D with code 46,607. In the given scenario, the physician initially performed a diagnostic anoscopy and upon identifying abnormal tissue growth, proceed to perform multiple biopsies. First, we will eliminate options based on CPT guidelines, which state that when both diagnostic and surgical endoscopic procedure is performed during the same session, surgical endoscopic procedure inherently include the diagnostic endoscopy. Therefore, a separate diagnostic code should not be reported. Based on this guideline, we first eliminate option A as it includes code for both diagnostic and surgical procedure, which is not appropriate to report together in the same session. In the given scenario, the physician performed a biopsy using a chemical agent and an operating microscope. We can eliminate option B with code for 6606, which is used for anoscopy with biopsy without the using of chemical agent or an operating microscope. In both options C and D, CPT code for 6607 is used for anoscopy performed with high resolution magnification like colposcope or operating microscope and chemical agent enhancement along with biopsy. To select the correct option, we refer to the parenthetical note given below the code for 6607, according to which Code 69990, which is used for an operating microscope, should not be reported with code 46607. Based on this guideline, we eliminate option C because it incorrectly includes the code 69990. The correct option is option D with code for 6607. Preoperative diagnosis, history of prior colon polyps. Postoperative diagnosis, colon polyps, diverticulosis, hemorrhoids. Procedure, a rectal exam was performed and revealed small external hemorrhoids. The video colonoscope was passed without difficulty from anus to cecum. The colon was well prepped. The instrument was slowly withdrawn with good views obtained throughout. There was a 3 mm polyp in the proximal ascending colon. This polyp was removed with hot biopsy forceps and retrieved. There was a 4 mm rectal polyp located 10 cm from the anus in the proximal rectum. The polyp was removed by hot biopsy forceps. There was also moderate diverticulosis extending from the hepatic fissure to the distal segment colon. Quote the CPT procedure. Option A with code 45384. Option B with code 45385. Option C with code 45388. Option D with code 45384 into 2. In this scenario, a colonoscopy was performed to remove colon polyps. We will eliminate answer based on the technique used to remove the polyps. Since the polyps were removed using the hot biopsy forceps, we can first eliminate option B and C. Both remaining option A and D uses code 45384, which is used for removing polyp using the hot biopsy method. Always remember code 45384 is reported only once, no matter how many polyps are removed using this technique. Therefore, we will eliminate option D and our correct option is option A with code 45384. A patient with rectal bleeding undergoes a proctosegmitoscopy. During the proctosegmitoscopy, the physician identifies internal hemorrhoids. The proctoscope was withdrawn and the anus was prepped and trapped. A field block with mercury 0.25% was then placed. Anoscope was inserted. There was a prolapsing hemorrhoid in the anterior midline. This was rubber band ligated by applying two bands. In the posterior midline, there was another hemorrhoid that was banded in the same manner. Quote the procedures. Option A with code 46221, 45300 along with modifier 51, 46600 along with modifier 51. Option B with code 46221, 45300 along with modifier 51. Option C with code 46945, 45300. Option D with code 46930, 45300 along with modifier 51, 46600 along with modifier 51. In this case, the patient underwent a proctosegmitoscopy which identified internal hemorrhoids. After removing proctosegmitoscope, an endoscope was also inserted, and after that, the internal hemorrhoids were treated with rubber band ligation. We first eliminate option A and D based on parenthetical note given below code 46600, which states do not report code 46600 in conjunction with code range 46020 to 46947 during the same operative session, as the work for the code 46600 is bundled into every hemorrhoid procedure and therefore it should not be billed separately. In this case, the provider ligates the base of the hemorrhoid using a rubber band method. Therefore, we eliminate option C with code for 6945, which is used when the provider treats hemorrhoid using techniques other than rubber band. The correct option is option D with code for 6221, which is used for hemorrhoidectomy internal by rubber band ligation, and code 45300 used for proctosegmitoscopy rigid diagnostic with or without collection of specimens. Since multiple procedures are performed, During the same session, modifier 51 is appropriate to indicate this. After informed consent was obtained, the patient was placed in the left lateral decubitic position and sedated. The Olympics video colonscope was inserted through the annex and was advanced in the retrograde fashion through the sigmoid colon, descending colon, and to the splenic flexure. There was a large amount of stool at the flexure, which appeared to be impacted. The physician decided not to advance to the cecum due to impaction, and the scope was pulled back in the descending colon and then slowly withdrawn. The mucosa was examined in detail along the way and was entirely normal. Upon reaching the cecum, retroflex examination of the rectum was normal. The scope was then straightened out, the air removed, and the scope withdrawn. The patient tolerated the procedure well. Quote the procedure. Option A with code 44388 along with modifier 53. Option B with code 45380. Option C with code 45378 along with modifier 53. Option D with code 45378. In this scenario, a colonoscope was inserted through the anus and advanced through the sigmoid colon, descending colon, and up to splenic flexure, but couldn't reach the cecum due to infection. Since the physician only performed an examination and did not carry out any procedure, this was a diagnostic colonoscopy. Therefore, we eliminate option B with code 4380 used for therapeutic procedure. In this scenario, the physician was unable to advance the colonoscope to the cecum due to infection. According to the coding guidelines, when a diagnostic colonoscopy cannot be completed, report diagnostic code for 5378 or 44388 with modifier 53 to indicate a discontinued procedure. Based on this guideline, we also eliminate option D with code 45378. In both remaining options, we select the correct diagnostic code based on how the scope was inserted. Since the colonoscope was inserted through the anus, we eliminate option A with code 44388 used when the provider insert the scope through the previously placed colostomy stoma, which is an opening on the skin of surgically created pathway into the colon. So our correct option is option D with code 45378 along with modifier 53. A 70-year-old male patient with history of carcinoma of sigmoid colon is referred for a diagnostic colorectal cancer screening. The patient completed all treatment for his cancer in 2004. The physician performed a diagnostic flexible sigmoidoscopy exam to screen for recurrent colon cancer and examine the anatomic site. During the exam, the physician found three polyps in the rectosegmoid junction. They were removed by hot biopsy forceps. The path report indicated the polyps were benign. Quote the encounter. Option A with code 45333, Z85.038, K63.5. Option B with code 45331, Z86.010, K63.5. Option C with code 45338, Z85.038. Option D with code 45346, K63.5, Z86.010. In this scenario, a flexible sigmoidoscopy was performed with the removal of three polyps using hot biopsy forceps. We will eliminate options based on the technique used to remove the polyps. We first eliminate option B with code for 5331 used for biopsy, option C with code for 5338 used for removal of polyps by snare method, and option D with code for 5346 used for ablation of polyps. So our correct option is option A with code for 5333, which is used for sigmoidoscopy with the removal of polyps using hot biopsy forceps, with code Z85.038 used for personal history of other malignant neoplasm, and code K63.5 used for polyps of colon. Thank you for watching. If you have any question or need further clarification, please feel free to write in the comment section. For more detailed guidelines, CPC mock exam related questions and notes, email me at the giving email ID.